over the past decade. Am I an alcoholic? So, yeah, what up guys? I'm Lauren Neal, Lauren Mizzle, you know me from the internet. No, not like you might not know me from the internet, but if you do, then you would think my name is Lauren Mizzle. I'm not gonna lie, I got dumped by text message 2 hours before the show started. But so if I like start spontaneously crying, I'm sorry, just laugh at me. I know, right? It's so fucking cold. I hate guys. No, you know what? I don't hate guys. I hate humans. I hate people. I have a lot of like minor enemies in this city, and I don't mean people that have actually done me any wrong, but just people I just sort of hate. Like, you know the people that you don't want them to die, but if they did, you'd be like, yeah, that's cool. Whatever. Like the parking ticket guys in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Or like that bitch who one time didn't ask me for my Optimum card at Shoppers Drug Mart and I didn't get the points. Or like old people who say tuna fish instead of tuna. Like I hate when they go and they're like, can I get a tuna fish sandwich? Like tuna, it's not tuna fish. That's redundant. Also, there's this one guy who I hate more than all of the others though. He is a variety store clerk near my house, and every time I go in and buy anything more than a fucking bag of Doritos and a pop, he's like, oh, somebody hungry tonight. And I'm like, are you judging me? You want me to buy less? Like, why do you always say that? Hi, shut up. Stop judging me. I like Doritos. Fuck. Yeah. I have my sets written on my hand. I'm sorry. I'm a little shaken from my big dumping. I apologize if I'm talking a little funny tonight, because before that happened, I was in my car and singing along to this song. Does anybody else sing along in their car?
Yeah.
Right? When you're alone in your car, you can just hear it. All the conviction. You don't care if somebody rolls up next to me and they see you like, you know, whatever. You can't hear me. So there's this song by Rihanna. It's like, I don't even know the name of the song, but in the background it goes, Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa, Mama say, oh, please don't stop the music. You know the one, right? So that song came on the other day. No, earlier today. And instead of singing the actual lyrics that Rihanna sings, I don't know them. So I was like, I'm gonna sing the background part the entire time. And I committed to that. So for like 4.5 minutes straight, I had to go, Mama say, Mama kusa. And so at first, I'm all like, I got this. Mama say, Mama kusa. Oh yeah, like whatever. And then by the end of the song, like, fuck, that's really hard to say that many times fast. I'm like, Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa. Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa. Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa. That's, I apologize if I'm talking weird. Also, I'm just a little drunk. Speaking of mama, that's a good segue right there. My mom recently learned how to torrent. I taught her how to torrent films. Which is hilarious. She can't even get her fucking pictures off of her camera on her computer. But when I taught her how to torrent films, like she just picked that up like nothing. And she'll tweet me. She'll be like, Lauren, I just torrented the new one with Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, he's so cute. I taught her to tweet as well. And I'm just like, she has no idea how illegal it is. It's so funny. She's like bragging about it on the internet. Telling her friends, like, oh, I just took this thing from, it's called the Pirate Bay. Oh, it's all free. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know why every time I imitate my mom, she comes out as a Minnesotan. Like a Minnesota. Every person I imitate sounds like I'm from Minnesota. I'm not from Minnesota, I'm from Chatham. What up, Chatham, Ontario? Hence the checkered shirt for y'all. I live in Queen West now, so hence the checkered shirt for y'all. I don't envy anyone the job of being a parent. Someone earlier was talking about children. I do have friends in this room. My friends are the fellow hecklers, but like, we're like positive hecklers. We're like, yeah. Children, man. So I was at work like a couple weeks ago, and some people were talking about potty training. And they're all like, well, I just don't know. Sorry, everyone imitates something different Minnesota. I don't know what to tell Caden what his fingerling is. You know, is that a wee or is it a pee? You know, what do you call it? And I'm kind of looking at them like, what? And they're like, well, what about you, Lauren? What do you call it? And I'm like, hey, I don't generally talk about children's genitals, so you fucking weirdos. I'm 27 and I'm not children. This is not the olden days. I need to learn though how to be more appropriate at work. I'm a journalist, and I like what I do a lot, but just kind of coming as a writer and working in like this corporation of people who are adults, it's hard sometimes. I had to go bring something up to someone else's desk a little while ago, a couple months ago, and she wasn't there, she wasn't around. I'm like, yo, is Jackie here? I got something, a USB key to give her. He's like, no, she's not here, but put it in her box. penalized without whatsoever. Manhole, like ramification, like anything makes me go like ramification, get it? They're like, no, you're fucking weird, you're 27, grow the fuck up already. And I can't do that, it's hard. But speaking of dating, fuck dating, oh my god, text message. If anyone wants to see his text after, come get me after the show. I swear to God. Whatever, I'm over it. I joined a dating site a little while ago, only just for a story I was working on at work, called FarmersOnly.com. It's a story about beach dating. And it's exactly what it sounds like. FarmersOnly.com is for rural men and women to meet each other. Because a lot of them are American, they're like on a fuck Idaho farm, and they don't know how to meet people, right? So I start cruising through, and I'm like, you know, actually I can see myself dating a farmer. Yeah, like not romantically, but I would love to have access to someone with a lot of baby animals, you know? We'd be on our first date, and he'd be eating a steak, I'd get like my vegan stir fry, and be like, so, what do you know about driving a combine? And I'd be like, yeah, I don't know anything about farm shit, but I can Instagram the fuck out of your cows, right? I would take me in that situation, make your cows look beautiful. But when it comes down to it, a lot of my girlfriends, some of them are here today, give them a round of applause, love these chicks. You know, but a lot of girls will say, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you're just looking for a warm body next to you. You just someone to hold, someone to keep you warm. To which I'm always like, this is 2013 in a first world country. Like, if you need another human to keep you warm, I got blankets you can use. I've got a space heater. Like, you really shouldn't be having to deal with that. Like, there are shelters if you can't keep warm. You don't need another person. Anyways, that's just my rant against that little colloquial